I've been knowing Christian a long time. We first played together on my Remembering Bud Powell project. That was with Roy Haynes and Kenny Garrett and Wallace Roney. So I've always admired Christian's playing. We have fun when we play together. We've done a lot of projects together. And Brian, I've always admired his playing, but never got a chance to play with him until I asked him to come and join me with the trio. So we had our first outing a year and a half or two ago, and it was just a really nice connection. And for me, it was a new synergy. And also I made an attempt to put a whole specific repertoire together with Christian and Brian, not just play stuff that I've played with other groups, but make it so that the trio had a musical identity. And I asked Christian to bring in some songs and Brian also to write. So we're going to pick up from where we left off a year and a half ago. Any project I do musically is always marked by the musicians. And when I work together with different musicians, it always creates a particular kind of a feeling. I like to call it spiritual chemistry. It's like mixing people together. Actually, it's the thing that I look for when I put music together, is how the musicians will work together. Fortunately, there is not just one. Fortunately, and happily, my life is filled with them. And it's only because I really enjoy everything that I do. Actually, I tried to make a list one time because the question gets asked quite often. And I made a recording years ago called Expressions. It's a solo piano recording. And in that I thought, well, people are going to ask me what my piano influences are. So I sat down and I thought about it and I started writing. I think I came up with 40 or 50 names, just like off the top of my head, that just pianists who I'd listened to, who inspired me or gave me some pleasure. My main stepping stones in terms of my own career, and in terms of meeting other musicians and spending longer times playing would be, let's see, Mongo Santa Maria in the early 60s. I worked with Herbie Mann then. I worked with Blue Mitchell and Junior Cook, which was called the Sister Sadie All-Stars. That was Horace Silver's group. And then it just goes on. And then Stan Getz. I worked in the Stan Getz group a couple of times. Then I worked with Sarah Vaughan, which was great and inspiring. And just it keeps going. Miles Davis was a great big step for me, a great musical hero for me. And now Christian and Brian.